Welcome to a new video here on my YouTube channel, guys. I hope you all are good and you had a great start to the new year. So yeah, I think it's a great time to have a look back at 2025 and recreate some of the trades we had. Like there were some big trades, right? So like we saw Kevin Durant changing team, De'Aaron Fox, Jimmy Butler, Cam Johnson, MPJ and all those guys. So yeah, I just want to have a look at the trades. I'm going to grade them 1 year later, and yeah, super excited about the next year. I hope you're enjoying my videos, you're enjoying my content, and yeah, we just keep grinding, and at some point the success will also come. So if you want to help me out, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and let's go right into the video. So the first trade we are talking about is, of course, between San Antonio Spurs, Sacramento Kings, and Chicago Bulls. And it came out of nowhere, or it escalated really quickly, that's how I would put it. At that time, De'Aaron Fox was the franchise player for the Kings for many years. They had a very, very fun playoff run the year before that, and then yeah, they just didn't make enough changes. They brought everybody back, like I remember Harrison Barnes, and other guys too, and they just kept it running with the same team, and they just didn't really have any success. So yeah, it turned out that he was unhappy. He said that he's not going to resign with the Kings, and at that time there was also a coaching problem there. They just fired Mike Brown, so there was a lot going on in Sacramento, and that escalated really quickly. So the San Antonio Spurs got him together with Jordan McLaughlin, which yeah, it's not, we don't have to talk too much about him. And the Kings got in return Zach LaVine, Sidi Sissoko, 2025 first round picks via the Hornets, and then in 2027 a first round pick Spurs, 2031 a first round pick Timberwolves, and then 3 second round picks Nuggets, Bulls, and Kings. So yeah, when it comes to the players, pretty much it's just Sidi Sissoko, a guy who is a good defender. I still see a future for him in the league, but yeah, it's not a difference maker. Greg Popovich was very high on him. I remember him saying that he has a lot of potential and there could be like a mini Kawhi in him, but so far he's not showing it to us. Zach LaVine, I mean, he's kind of untradeable at this point of his career. So he was doing solid in Chicago. He became the leading three-point shooter, which is a big achievement, to be honest. Like, I mean, don't forget that MJ was so long with the Bulls, but yeah, he was also kind of worn out. I really like the player, but you know, for De'Aaron Fox, it's not enough. Chicago Bulls got Zach Collins out of the trade, Trey Jones, Kevin Huerter, and a first round pick via the Bulls. So they took Noah Esenge, which is kind of unfortunate. He's hurt at the moment, so they can't play him, but he looks promising at least. But so if you sum it all together up, it's pretty much the Chicago Bulls sent Zach LaVine out and just got a lot of salaries back, which is nice. Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Kevin Huerter all are not under contract for a long time. The Kings really got nothing, in my opinion, back for their franchise players. So if we have a look at the standings, San Antonio Spurs is doing very, very good with De'Aaron Fox. They're second. They just beat the Thunder 3 times. So it's a W. They needed that point guard. They also have these young promising point guards with Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper. So he's a great leader. He has been in those situations, and he's just 28 years of age. Imagine, like, I thought that he would be older, but he's not. On the other side, Sacramento Kings, they are bad, man. 14th in the Western Conference and just terrible, 8 wins, and it just looks terrible, man. The fans are not happy. There was even the video when the fans shouted at Zach LaVine, so that's a problem. The only good thing I would say is that Zach LaVine's contract is going for 1 more year. Like, he has a player option next year, 48 million, so most likely he's going to sign that. But you know, maybe he's going to decline it too and looking for a longer contract somewhere else. there could be an option. If you look at his stats, so 23 games played, 49% from the field, 38 from the 3-point line, and just 20 points, which is his lowest since the 2017 season. So yeah, it just shows you not a good pick, not a good draft here. De'Aaron Fox on the other side, yeah, had some injury problems a little bit, 22 points per game, also the 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 38% from the 3-point line, which is actually a career high, so that's very nice. 48% from the field is also a career high, and it just looks like a match in heaven. I'm super happy. The one thing is they did resign him, so he's going to make a lot of money. He signed it in the offseason, I believe this year, 49 million, goes up to 54 million, and next year at the age of 30, 58 million a year at age 31, and then 62 million the age of 32. So they have locked him up for his prime, and it's just scary, man. The Spurs have a very nice head coach. I really like him, and they're building a dynasty there. So for me, if I have to grade this trade, I go definitely with an A for the San Antonio Spurs. They have had nothing to give up to bring in De'Aaron Fox, just some salary fillers and a couple of draft picks. I mean, come on, guys, what are we talking about? The Sacramento Kings, man, I can't give you love, man. I just really can't. There's 3 first-round picks. I don't know if they're going to be good, like the Spurs in 2027. I mean, come on, man. The Timberwolves in 2031. Yeah, that's a long way. So maybe something. But for the next year, they're just stuck at the bottom of the league again, and that's just terrible. Chicago Bulls, they got Noah out of Zach LaVine, so I guess that's a W. So maybe, yeah, they are doing also really good. They are right now 9th in the league, so yeah, you can say that they won it. So San Antonio Spurs an A+. Sacramento Kings, I want to give them an F, I can't do that, so a D+, D. And Chicago Bulls, I would give them like a solid C, like it doesn't hurt anybody. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. So the next trade I want to talk about is between the Pelicans and the Raptors, and of course we're talking about Brandon Ingram, which was going from the Pelicans to the Raptors in exchange for Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, a first-round pick in 2026, and a second-round pick. So if we just look at the money situation, Bruce Brown kind of made this trade work. He made 23 million at that point. So yeah, he of course moved on already to the Denver Nuggets, has of course a smaller contract. So that is kind of a nice. Brandon Ingram on the other side, he's making a lot of money, man. This man is so freaking rich. 38 million this season, 40 million next season, player option in 2027 at the age of 30 for 42 million a year. I mean, that is just crazy money. But yeah, so that's how this trade went down. Money wise, if you look at the stats from Brandon Ingram, so he's playing 34 minutes a game, 46% from the field, which is solid, 33% from the 3-point line, which is a downer. He has not been that bad since his rookie year. He's also giving you 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 22 points per game, which is also just a little bit down. And yeah, I don't know, man. If you look at the standings, of course, the Raptors are doing very well this year. They are 4th at the moment, so that's a W. The Pacers, yeah, they are dead last, but they, of course, did make it to the finals. So that is... Oh, sorry, man. I'm not talking about the Pacers. I mean, the Pelicans, of course, they didn't make it to the finals. They did make it to the end of the league. That's what I wanted to say. So they are dead last, so very terrible. It doesn't look good. Had a coaching change there, and it's just terrible. So yeah, Brandon Ingram to the Raptors. I don't know if it was really necessary, because they already had RJ and Scotty Barnes there, which kind of play the same position on the other side. It's nice to bring in such a talent. He's still 28 years old, so not that old actually. I wonder if if he's going to be an all-star or Scotty Barnes, it looks like they are just getting one, and it might be Scotty. So when I have to create this trade for the Pelicans, don't like it. You got that first round pick, a second round pick, which is solid, but yeah, maybe you can say it's fair because he was also an expiring, I think. But I just don't like it, man. I really don't like it. So I would give them like a D. For the Raptors, I like it better. So probably a B plus. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. So the next trade I want to talk about is between the Orlando Magic and the Memphis Grizzlies. And of course, it came out of nowhere a little bit, to be honest. I have been following the matches quite often because of all the German guys there, like the Wagner brothers and also Tristan. So a very fun team to watch at that time as well. And there was no rumors or anything like that. Yes, we all knew that they need a guard who can shoot. And there was a lot of names, especially Trae Young. Everybody was talking about him. But they chose Desmond Bane. They gave up KCP, which just never really worked out with the Magic. But he had a good salary, so he made that trade work. And also Cole Anthony, which I feel a little bit bad, to be honest. Like Cole Anthony, he was a promise, wasn't he? Like, what a good backup point guard. There was a time I would say he was one of the better backup point guards. Hey, when he came off the bench for the Magic, I mean, he had some great energy, man. Like he sometimes turned everything around, and it really looked like a good fit for him there. And yeah, sometimes you just have to give up stuff which hurts a little bit. So they also gave up 4 first round picks and a pick swap in 2029. So 4 first round picks for Desmond Bane, Cole Anthony, and KCP. Sorry, like if we look at the stats a little bit from Desmond Bane, so he played a lot this year, 34 minutes per game, 19 points, which is a little bit disappointing because yeah, they thought he could be a little bit better there, but of course the important number is the 3-point percentage. It is at 34.5 at the moment, coming from 40% from Memphis. So yeah, they wanted a little bit more and a little bit more efficiency out of him. 45% from the field is also just a little bit down. So yeah, it's a little bit sad there. He's under contract for the next years, which is good. He's making 37 million this season, next season 39 million, 42 million 2027 at the age of 29, and then making 45 million at the age of 30 in 2028. I mean, come on, man. These guys are making such a crazy amount of money, but that's how it is. Cole Anthony on the other side has been released, I believe, and then never really played for the Memphis Grizzlies. And yeah, then signed with the Milwaukee Bucks on a freaking minimum 2.2 million this season, man. Crazy, right? I mean, come on. He's played in 27 games, coming off the bench, 15 minutes per game, 6.5 points, his lowest throughout his whole career. Sad to see. 2 turnovers, his highest since his sophomore season. And yeah, what else is he doing? 4 assists, 3 rebounds, shooting only 29% from the 3-point line, which yeah, his numbers are just dropping, man. 43% from the field, also very low. So yeah, everything is not in his favor. Like it's just sad to see that this guy is just kind of struggling to find his role in the league. And yeah, maybe he will have to go overseas or someone. I mean, he's just still 25 years of age. And like I said, I really thought that he had it in him, you know, to be a great backup point guard. Not a starter, of course, but a great backup point guard. So if I have to grade this trade, I mean, for the Orlando Magic, I think you could have done a little bit better. Like I would still prefer a Trae Young kind of player there. But on the other side, Desmond Bane is also not in the way of the development from France or Paolo. So yeah, that's a W, I guess. So you didn't really need that star player. I would probably give it a fair B. You know, B seems good for me. And for the Grizzlies, I mean, I don't know, man. Like the problem is with this trade that they kind of stuck nowhere. You know, they had something going at least with Ja Morant and Desmond Bane and Triple J. So they had at least a direction, right? They had like a young core together, and they really wanted to build around them. And then they sent out Desmond Bane for, yeah, for nothing really, and some future first round picks, and they're still stuck with Ja Morant and Triple J. So I don't know, man. This is kind of a nonsense trade for me. So I give it like a D. I would really give it a D. Or yeah, I mean that Phoenix pick could become something in 2026. So that's why it's not an F. But yeah, that's my grade, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this trade and the other trades. I'm going to make another video with other trades, with 3 or 4 other trades, and just don't want to make this one too long, so that's why I kind of make it in 2 videos. Let me know if you enjoyed my content, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I really want to go and crack this 150 followers, man. It's just kind of bothering me, to be honest, and I just want to get it. So leave a like, subscribe to my channel, man, and I see you at the next one. Peace.